Hi and welcome back. I'm doing some Christmas decorating today, so I thought I'd take you along with me. I usually start our Christmas decorations by putting the Christmas wreaths on the windows. So if you like to see how I hang them, stick around. This year we stored the wreaths in a tub other than not like trash bags like normal, and I find that there's less fluffing I have to do, so I'm grateful for that because there's quite a few wreaths that I put on the windows. Every window that faces the driveway or the street gets a wreath. So I'm gonna fluff and then I'll bring it back when I'm ready to hang and put the bows on. So after I get them all fluffed, the next thing I do is add the bow. And this might be the last year for these bows. They're quite a bit years old. They're just little velvet red ribbon bows, but they're starting to get bleached by the sun. So next year I may have to make new ones, which will make me kind of sad because my mom made these. So we just leave 2 wires ready and then twist them to attach. And they'll stay nice and secure even in the wind. Let me fix it. Make it look pretty. See? It's just a simple 5-loop. Now that everything is fluffed and the bows are on, the next part is the ribbon. So I usually curl up all the ribbons from ear to ear and then just attach them so that they can fit inside the top of our window. And I'll show you how I do that. So when you go to hang them, what I do, because I have windows that open on the top and the bottom, is I open the top. Don't look at first. Put the wreath outside. Get it to where I want it. And push it in. And lock it. And there you have it. Wreaths in the window. Alright, the wreaths are all up. The next thing to go up is our dining room tree. It's a little guy. I mean, he's tall, but he's skinny. It's perfect for this little spot right here so that people can still get in the entryway and we can have a tree in our dining room. The dining room tree is very special to our family because my father passed away when I was little, and my mom made this tree like as a remembrance to him. She put on things that he loved. There's a lot of like fishing and hunting things on there, and so it's a tribute to him and my Uncle Bob, who stepped up when he passed away. So next thing we're putting up is carolers. These were my mom's favorite. And I have a ghost story to go along with it. So this Christmas will be 2 years since my mom passed away, 3 days before Christmas. So during that holiday, we were, preparing for the funeral and looking through pictures, trying to find her engagement ring and her diamond earrings to put on her for the funeral. And we couldn't find them anywhere. She had stopped wearing her earrings, which she wore since her 50th birthday. So like, I don't almost 30 years, or, you know, 25 years. And she had stopped wearing them because one of the little prongs was loose. And we couldn't find what she did with them. Woo! Stand up, lady. And we looked everywhere. And I remember her saying that, oh, she always told my sister and I that her engagement ring will just show up. It'll just, out of nowhere, show up. And so we didn't think anything of it. We couldn't find them for the funeral. And because she died so close to Christmas, all the Christmas decorations were up prior to her passing, because, you know, it was close to Christmas. And she was getting sicker prior to Christmas, and, you know, spent a lot of time in a wheelchair rather than walking. So I assisted her, like, with ambulation. She wasn't, like, walking anywhere by herself because she was unsteady at that point. So, after Christmas, when I was putting these carolers away, we found in between them, I wonder if I left it here. Oh, I put it away. A cup with her diamond earrings and her engagement ring in it. And I asked everyone, you know, did you put that cup there? Did you put that cup there? So out of nowhere, a cup with her engagement ring and diamond earrings showed up. Because they just show up sometimes. And, you know, at the time I was like, oh, it's my mom giving me a sign, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think it was. I think it was my dad showing us her engagement ring and giving it back. Because he had passed away, like I said, when I was little. So that was like 40 years ago now. But it did make me very happy to find that. Like, you know, when you're feeling down and out and you get a little surprise like that, it really makes a difference. So, oh, another thing we found that day is a little velvet heart. It was on the floor next to the hut chair. And when I was cleaning out, you know, the months after she passed, I found an old bag. This was what makes me think it's of my dad. I found an old bag of like cards and Valentines that she had saved from my dad. And one of them had these little hearts, velvet hearts that I'd never seen before, attached to them. And that's what showed up next to the hutch on the day that I found the jewelry. So I thought that was really cool. It was like a little message. So that's what made me think that he sent them, not her. What do you think? Do you believe my ghost story? Because it really happened. But, you know, there is a lot of non-believers out there who wouldn't think that that was true. And I feel like it's appropriate that he hid it in the carolers because they were her favorite. Honestly, she loved these carolers and collected them every year. So, it makes me, you know, I would think that because she died so close to Christmas that Christmas would make me sad now. But my mother loved Christmas. And she was a phenomenal decorator. Like, she could make bows, she could make all kinds of things. She was just very talented. And so Christmas doesn't make me sad, ironically, which, I mean, it should. It makes me happy because it was her favorite holiday. I don't know. Maybe Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday. She just liked holidays, I feel like. She was really good at them. She made them special. Somebody lost their trumpet here. I wonder whose trumpet this is. Maybe it's one of the kids. The kids go in the front. Let's see who's left at the bottom. Yeah, just kids down here. Do you guys know what a caroler is? Like, it's like these little singing people. We have quite a choir that my mother had been collecting for years. Buyer's Choice Limited, the carolers. That's who they're made by. My husband finds them very creepy. I feel like the older ones are a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Because their mouths are open and their eyes are like just a little dark. Like, she's one of the older ones. But like this guy, the mailman, was one of the newer ones that we got. I like him. Like, he doesn't look as creepy. His mouth is just open a little. But I like them. They make me happy. So I'm waiting for my husband and Marky to get home from school. And I got some decorating done today. So Marky's gonna be excited when he gets home. He's gonna help me finish. Let's think, what do I have left? I have, look at this creepy little guy, was her favorite. Isn't that funny? And this blonde haired one back here who looked like my Aunt Sandy. And ironically, so I went to an all girls Catholic school for high school, and this skirt was our uniform. Isn't that funny? I mean, it was the same pattern as our uniform. So when I put that one up, I think of my high school days. Someone who's just gonna get a horn. I can't figure out whose it is. A little turkey. So let's think. So I put up the wreaths, I put up the dining room tree. The little tree in Marky's room is up already. We put that up first because he was excited. I do put a tree in our bedroom because, you know, I like to lay in bed at night and have a glow of a Christmas tree. It's just, I don't know, it's who I am. And I know that's a lot of trees, but I don't care. They bring joy. And I'm okay with that. I'm just waiting for a new tree to come in because I didn't realize that the tree in our bedroom was a pre-lit, and I went to go put lights on it and I couldn't get the lights off. So in turn, I had to go buy a new tree, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to my bank account, I had to go buy a new tree. We got a deer and some animals. You know, everybody needs some singing animals, right? Little kitty cat. And we're unfortunately missing one of the golden rings for her 5 golden rings. I'll put the singing kitty here. Let me come back. And we got a singing dog too. In the present. Oh, now we have 2 singing dogs. And the Santa down here has reindeer treats, so he needs a reindeer. All right. And then I just All right, who's getting the horn? Maybe this guy? No. I don't know whose horn this is. The violinist. I don't think she needs a horn too. I don't know. Somebody needs a horn. Good. We'll just put it in the box. Then I decorate it with some poinsettias and greens at the bottom, so we don't see their feet as much. All right, so what's left? Bedroom tree when it comes in today from Home Depot. I have to decorate outside. The porch, I usually put white pine on the porch and light it up. Trying to think. Can't think right now. The big tree in the living room will go up after Christmas. After Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, it'll go up. And I think that's it. I have one more window to clean and put that wreath up. And then all my windows are clean, my house is clean, and the decorations are up. And we'll be ready for Christmas because I have to get my house done because this week we're starting on my cousin's restaurant. She has an Italian restaurant in our town, and I want to make it like a Christmas bar like they have in New York City. And so I have big plans for the outside, along with I got the bright idea of decorating the bar last night. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that and gather some stuff for that. It has a drop ceiling in the bar. So I'm hoping that I can chicken wire through it and attach things to that. So I'll take you along to see how it turns out. And yeah, I'm gonna finish putting these guys up and I'll show you how they look when they're done. Thank you so much for decorating with me today. Stay tuned for more Christmas prep videos to come.